Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jody Lai. I'm the editor-in-chief of autoTRADER.ca.
And I am Dan Alika. I am autoTRADER.ca's road test editor.
And we are here today to bring you some pretty excellent news. Yesterday was Blue Monday, so it's supposed to be the most depressing day of the year. And we're in the middle of a pandemic, as you can see. But we have some really exciting news to share. And just to back it up a little bit, we are going to be talking about our 2021 autoTRADER.ca awards. So as you know, the finalists have already been voted by our jury of experts from all over the country. And if you want to see them, you can go to autoTRADER.ca/awards. But today, we're here to talk about our Canada's Choice Awards, which is where you, the Canadian, get to vote on your most trusted cars to be entered into our biggest giveaway yet.
I know that might sound a little dramatic, but it's actually very exciting news. Both, for us as car fans, as these awards mean so much to us and mean so much to all of our contributors. Like Jody said, we've got over 20 experts from across the country that vote in these awards, and we take it very seriously. And we really do want you to be a part of this. This isn't just about what we think about these vehicles. We want to know what you think too. Because ultimately, you are the people that are living with these vehicles, right? We usually drive them for a week at a time, but you're spending 365 days a year with your vehicle. You can tell us what you like about it, what you don't like about it, whether you like that brand, whether you don't. We take that very seriously. We take that to heart. But we also know that you need a little bit of an incentive to participate. And I think we took a little and just made it a lot.
Yeah, so when I say that this is our biggest and best awards yet, I'm not lying. It is so true. And so I guess I'll just come out with it. I'm so excited. So the grand prize giveaway for our Canada's Choice Award is a 2021 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. We're going to give away a whole new car.
Now, the significance of this, for those of you who don't know, is the RAV4 is built right here in Canada, in Cambridge, Ontario. It's one of the few hybrids that's built in Canada. It's very exciting, and it's a great vehicle.
It's fantastic. And so you might be wondering, why did we land in a Toyota RAV4? Besides the fact that it was built locally, we did a kind of a poll on our Facebook, and we polled people and asked them, what is your attainable dream car under 40 grand? And the RAV4 Hybrid was the one that showed up the most. So again, it's all about you having your say and about what you want.
Because there's no way I would have predicted that would be the leading vehicle.
I was honestly thinking like a Mustang would be on there, some sports cars, and a couple of them did show up. But I was really surprised and kind of happy that the Canadians spoke and they want something that's practical and efficient, which we're all about.
But let's talk about how you qualify to win that RAV4.
Yes. So right now, if you go to autoTRADER.ca/awards/CCA, and I know that's a bit long, but it's not what you gotta do, you will see all of the rules for voting. And so right now we have 5 categories that you can vote in. It is for your most trusted car, truck, SUV, green vehicle, and your most trusted automaker. And so every time you vote, and you can come back to vote every day. By the way, voting opens on February 1st, which is also when you'll see us next, and we'll be live streaming the winners for our expert awards. So yeah, what's next? What should we?
Well, just a little bit. So like Jody said, you do every time you come back to vote. So you can vote every day. You get one. So if you vote that day, you are entered into the awards. So there's no limit on the amount of entries you get as long as you come back every day and continue to vote. And they do add up. It's think of it like a 50-50. The more tickets you buy, the better chance you have of winning. And that's the same sort of concept that we're applying here, right?
Yeah. And so the contest runs for a whole month, basically the whole month of February. And we kind of organized it in brackets. And so I don't know if you follow sports. I don't know anything about sports. But our experts have voted on all the best cars. And we took the top scoring ones in each category and combined them to make the brackets. And so each week, you'll vote on the brackets, and we'll get tighter and tighter until the winner emerges, which is a really cool way of doing it.
Yeah, think of it like March Madness, but with vehicles. So your votes are going to be what decides how to narrow those down and how they, each bracket moves ahead until we hit that, final 4, and then ultimately when we get to that champion, the overall winner.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy, this contest. I mean, any Canadians open to it will basically ship the car out to you wherever you are. We picked a red one, obviously, because that's our color.
I mean, come on. But so we should talk about some of the vehicles that are qualifying. Obviously, like Jody said, autoTRADER.ca/awards/CCA, you can see all the vehicles that qualify, you can see how to vote, you can see all the details. But the vehicles that have qualified are, I mean, obviously the RAV4 hybrid is on there because, like I said, it's a very good vehicle. And that was one that our experts, every single one of them, it's been pretty unanimous. This is a great vehicle, but there are a lot. I think the RAV4, the conventionally powered RAV4 is on there. The Subaru Outback, the Kia Telluride, the Mazda MX-5. I mean,
Seltos, the Kia Seltos is on there again, an excellent one that we love.
This is a great representation, I think, of the fact that you just can't buy a bad car these days. And I know that sounds, a little bit maybe overblown or like we're exaggerating, but it's true.
It's true. And so like what the awards are trying to do in general, like we know that all cars are basically good cars, but we're trying to separate a good car from an award-winning car. And by having you vote, it sends a loud message to people for what you want. And like autoTRADER.ca is all about giving consumers the power. And so with this, we want to empower you to make the calls and look for who you trust the most. And one of the other important categories is most trusted automaker. And so basically every single mainstream automaker is eligible. And that one won't work in practice. That one you can just go back and vote every week and your votes will be counted for the big RAV4 giveaway. Obviously we didn't include, Lamborghinis and Bugattis in there because this is a mainstream consumer oriented award. So we obviously wanted stuff that was relevant to you guys to be there.
Well, yeah, and when you look at that base of buyer, right? It's A, there aren't many of them, and B, they are pretty committed to their brand. So we do want to take a look at that broad spectrum of say a brand, use Ram as an example, or Ford, right? The F-150 has been the best-selling, vehicle in Canada for years, best-selling truck. So it's like there's obviously going to be diverse opinions. F-150 owners tend to love their trucks, but obviously some of you out there are going to say, hey, well, I don't like this so much, or this could be better, or all of these reasons I love it are why I'm voting for it to be, the best truck, the most trusted truck. So that's what we want to get at here, right? Is to, again, to really give you guys that voice. And like I said, it's hard to buy a bad vehicle these days. So the way I look at it is like, think of it like pizza.
Everything comes back to pizza for
Always
there.
comes down to pizza. But if you think about it, right? I mean, there's no bad pizza, there's just better pizza.
That's true.
So if you think about it like that, okay, well, maybe you don't like anchovies, but you're still probably going to eat it because it's pizza, right? But if you prefer like a pepperoni, you can vote for the pepperoni of cars, right?
And then win a pizza in the end.
And then win a delicious pizza.
Yeah. So this giveaway is just so epic. Like to give a whole new car, it's just so cool, and I'm so excited.
And it's not like, something else I like is like, you watch Price is Right, and they're like, you can win this car, and then you look and it's like a base model, and it's like, still got its steel wheels with hubcaps and like no air conditioning.
It's like the cheapest, most entry level one.
That is not the case.
No, because the RAV4 comes very well loaded.
It's like you are getting a great vehicle, well packaged, tons of great features. The big one is safety, and that is a big topic for our experts that we look at, right? Safety these days is paramount, and so advanced safety technologies really weigh heavily in our decision of how we narrow down, those category finalists. And that is a huge piece of the modern puzzle of vehicles today. And the RAV4 comes decked out with all kinds of great stuff because Toyota is committed to putting all of these advanced safety features: lane keep assist, lane departure warning, forward automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise. That comes in every version of the RAV4 and the RAV4 hybrid. And so you're getting a well-equipped vehicle. And it's just that is the part to me that I'm like, we're giving away something that's like awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's actually something that you voted for, that you wanted. And so I just love the feeling of empowering our readers and consumers and giving them what they want and giving them a voice, because your opinion really matters to us.
Absolutely. So should we talk about some of the other vehicles that are in this bracket challenge?
Yeah, so there's a lot. So again, we have 5 different categories. Our experts kind of helped narrow the field for you guys, because otherwise you would have to vote for like 350 cars.
Now, but sorry, just to point out, when Jody says that the experts narrowed the field, it wasn't like we're picking and choosing. What we did is 350 plus vehicles qualify. Every new vehicle that's sold in Canada qualifies. So then what we do is we take the votes that our experts, all of the scoring that we do. Andy Lynn, our great production editor, he tabulates all of that information, and that's how we break down the highest scoring in all of the categories, and then that's how we go. So we're not cherry picking which ones we think should qualify, we're actually taking the ones that our experts thought the most of as far as those finalists are concerned.
Yeah, and so it's the ones who had the most points basically advanced to this level of our Canada's Choice Awards. And yeah, there's a lot of great vehicles in there, and we announced the winners for our expert awards on February 1st, which again is when this contest opens. And we have winners in 22 different categories, and the rest of the 5 categories are up to you.
It's pretty cool, you know. This is something that I'm very proud to be a part of. You know, it really is. These are Canada's most comprehensive awards by a wide margin. Not just because of how many categories we have, but also the fact that we want you guys to get involved, because we think that is so important to these awards.
Yeah, and it's a really good chance for you to have a say, but also you get something in return. You know, so we're really excited about this contest. We cannot wait to see who you pick as the winners.
There's another prize for everyone. They get to watch us announce all of the winners on February 1st.
I mean, that's kind of fun.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so I think what we're going to end up doing to pick the winner of the raffle award, we're going to get one of those like bingo machines. And it's going to be a lottery where we'll pick numbers, right? And so I'll be like Vanna White.
Can I be Dana White?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
You can put on the dress and everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm down. I'm down.
So yeah, we're really excited. Let us know what you think about this. You can tweet us on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, we're everywhere. And you're going to be seeing a lot of us for the next month or so, because we're going to be live streaming every single week to update you guys on who you've selected as the bracket winner for that week, and to announce the winners going into the next week's bracket. So you're going to see a lot of us and a lot of our mask faces until then.
We're not going to take questions today, but like Jody said, make sure to submit those questions through social media or however you want to, through email, doesn't matter, because we will get to them as we go through those weekly live streams. We promise we do want to engage with you guys and find out ways that we can improve these as we go, right? I mean, you know, again, that's all part of the process, and like Jody said, empowering you guys as the consumers. You know, you are what drives this, right? You know, it's not just a matter of us saying, well, what we do is for you. Yes, when we're reviewing vehicles, that is ultimately for you guys, but we just look at this and say, hey, this is what matters, right? We don't just look at this as Canada's most trusted place to buy cars because it's the largest marketplace. It's because we take what you guys are doing, we give you everything that you need, you know, in a one-stop shop is what, you know, makes autoTRADER.ca so special for me. And I really do think that this is all part of that total package that's being delivered. Yeah,
I think so. Anything from, you know, you're doing research on a car to actually going out and purchasing it, from that and everything in between, we got your backs. And so we really want to be that one-stop shop for you. And we know that gaining your trust is not something we take lightly. It is so important to us that we are trustworthy and that we give, you know, unbiased, truthful advice, because that is what you want and that's what we're here to do.
Absolutely.
So, if you're just tuning in now, I'll do a quick recap. We're giving away a 2021 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid as our grand prize giveaway, which you guys voted for. Number 2, voting for the contest opens on February 1st and lasts all month.
autoTRADER.ca/awards/CCA. That's where you can go. You can check out all of the finalists that have qualified for the Canada's Choice Awards. You can vote every single day throughout the month of February. As long as you get on there and vote every day, you get another, you know, entry to qualify to win that RAV4 Hybrid. So what you're going to do between now and February 1st, I think, is you're going to spend some time, head over to that website, autoTRADER.ca/awards/CCA, take a look at all those finalists that have qualified so that you can kind of prep your votes.
Mhm.
And every vote counts, very truly, not just for the awards, but also for you, because every vote needs an entry to win that RAV4 hybrid.
And that's just so awesome. I'm just so happy about this. So the next time you'll see you is on February 1st, which is when we will be announcing the winners for our expert awards in 22 different categories. And then we'll give a little bit of an update on the Canada's Choice Awards at that time too. So thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you. And yeah, thank you.
Time to get some pizza.
Time to get some pizza. Bye guys. Thank you so much.
Socially distance fine.
Hi.
All good?
All good.
Okay.
So you hit end broadcast here?
How do I?